Welcome to another follow-up Friday, and really exciting. You should be now back at work, bank holidays are gone, schools are back, everything is starting to motor forward. So this should be the time that follow-ups are so crucial, particularly when you look at your sales process. Look how long your sales process takes from the inquiry to the sale. How long does it take? Now, some of you will have a sales process that is pretty instant. Somebody will go online, they'll see what they want, they buy it there and then. But those of you selling a service, then obviously that's a much longer process. Or those of you selling much higher, big ticket items, it's a bigger process. So now you need to be on it. I hate to use the C word, but Christmas is coming. And again, we know once we get into December that the buying cycle changes completely, and we may not actually see things happen until the following February. So you need to be on those follow-ups straight away. You should be out there now prospecting, without a doubt. You should be getting your email marketing sorted. You should be sending that out. You should be following it up. Particularly, I'm always talking about email marketing because it's the greatest way to see where someone's been. Have they opened it? Have they clicked? What have they clicked on? Have you spoken to them? What's that whole process? You need to get on it. You also need to get on now with your phone calls and your emails. You need to be on top of those people. You need to be going, what do we need to do? What are your objections? How can I overcome them? If I do this, do you want to buy? All of those kind of things. And yes, I might be using some clunky words there, but we know we've got to get into that sales process. But what we've also got to do is when we follow up, we have to follow up ready for the objection handling. And this is where a lot of people get it wrong. A lot of people will do the follow-up and go, are you going to buy? Yes, you need to ask that question, but you also need to ask, have I given you all the information you require to make your decision? Because at that stage, someone is likely to go yes or no, because it's a closed question. If they go no, what can I help you with? If they say yes, would you like to go forward? So we're asking those type of questions. So you need to have yourself in that position to do that. You also need to do, what else can I help you with? How can I help you? They might be a decision maker in the process. So they might not be the overall decision maker, but they're part of the decision making process. What can I give you? How can I help you? What do you need me to do? Who else do I need to talk to? Start asking those kind of questions to see what you can do. And I've spoken about this a lot of time as well. Make sure you get on LinkedIn, you like, you follow, you share the people you are prospecting. You need to be doing that. You need to be in front of them. You need to be engaging with them. The best way you can do it without harassing them with phone calls and emails, although of course you need to do that, get on LinkedIn. Like, share, follow. If you get on, follow their company, what's going on. So follow their company page on LinkedIn. Like what they're doing personally. Share if you think it's applicable to do so. It's elements of common courtesy, but it should be an integral part of your sales process. It's about building the relationship. So when you're prospecting, be sharing and liking. And also when you have customers, you shouldn't be sharing your customer stuff all of the time, but where it's applicable and you can share it or you can help, then you should do it. So if one of your customers is looking for a new member of staff, share it. You have nothing to lose, but you're putting it out to your network. And again, it helps with the LinkedIn algorithm. Now, we could talk about that loads and loads of time, and I could spend hours talking about it. So it has a little bit of a help in terms of that. But most of all, you're engaging with prospects and customers. So think now what you can be doing. Now is the time. Shows are on. Exhibitions are back on in the UK. People are out seeing people. People are out physically networking as well as online as well. And yes, I might be sat here in France doing this, but that's irrelevant. My company is in the UK. We've made that decision to go remote working. We've got an amazing team and everyone is remote working and we make it work. So for me, it's still online. For me, it's still using Zoom. but still creating relationships. So yes, you can go network, but also think about it when you're networking, looking for prospects, and yes, you might have 1 or 2 clients, but how many of your actual clients are in the network groups you go to? You'll be amazed how few it is. Yes, there will be, don't get me wrong, but you'll also be amazed how few it is, because you'll find a customer, you work with that customer, you might see them face to face, you speak to them on the phone, again, build the relationship using all the tools in your armory. I can go back 30 years ago and go, I had none of these tools. I had the phone, a good old-fashioned phone on the desk, no mobile phones, good old-fashioned phone on the desk, and I had the yellow pages. I had to use the yellow pages to prospect, to sell newspaper advertising. So just think how lucky you are today with all the tools are there, so you have no excuse in not formulating a really solid follow-up process. Go follow up this afternoon. It is Friday, but go follow up this afternoon. Have an amazing weekend. Hit the ground running on Monday and make sure you are following up.